Covington, our lawyers aren't just making a difference for pro bono clients in the courtroom. Through our work for organizations like Up2Us Sports, which is led by our corporate lawyers, we're having a direct impact in the lives of children living in some of the most vulnerable communities in the United States.
The mission of Up2Us is to say there's a lot of communities, unfortunately, that don't have sports programs, and therefore they don't have coaches, and they don't have these kinds of mentors. So we started Up2Us 10 years ago with the support of Covington to bring these coaches into communities, and not just that, but to develop them from within communities. To take a young adult who played sports his whole life, who grew up in an urban neighborhood that may have challenges with gangs or violence or homelessness or overcrowded schools, and challenge them to say, you played sports, you know the value of a coach. How about being a coach and mentor for kids in this community to help them overcome those challenges? And that's our goal, is to create a nation really where every low-income community in urban America has coaches who are becoming leaders.
I think the coaches play a really significant role in the lives of the students that they work with, and they create these really meaningful relationships with the students, and the students really learn to come to them with things that are going on in their lives. The coaches check in on them, if it's about schoolwork, if it's about things going on outside of school, things at home in their communities.
Being a coach entails being a father figure, a mentor, a leader, a student, a teacher. I wear many hats as an Up2Us coach.
A coach, in my personal opinion, a friend and a mentor. Somebody the kids they know they could trust and come to with anything. Somebody they still know they could look up to and base life off of.
It was a particularly rewarding experience because making sure that the nonprofit was existing properly in the states that it operates in, it really helps them focus in on their core mission in training athletes to be coaches for students in low-income neighborhoods. So it's a great mission-based thing that I really resonated with.
On a personal level and even a human level, it was particularly interesting because this was a transaction where nobody was caring about how much money I'm going to take home from this deal tonight. Rather, people cared about the governance of the organization, how can they maintain a continued influence to make sure that the charitable purposes are achieved.
Being a coach means, I guess, the world to me because I enjoy utilizing the skills and tools that I've developed working for Up2Us, not only with my students, but with my own personal children and nieces and nephews and everybody that I encounter from a day-to-day basis.
The feeling when they actually accomplish something that they've been working on, that's a good feeling.
This national movement, which has now served hundreds of thousands of kids in the last 10 years, started because of Commissioner Tagliabue's desire to say, hey, let me talk to some people at Covington and see if we can help you incorporate that and turn that into a nonprofit. We did.
We've cherished the relationship we've had with Up2Us Sports over the years. It's provided us the opportunity to have our lawyers leave the office and get into the communities to help where Up2Us serves inner city kids. Providing legal services to Up2Us Sports is a way for us to have a profound impact on those communities.
A young lady named Emily, she came up to me 2 weeks into our physical education program and she said to me, Coach D, you not only teach us fun games, but you teach us life lessons. And that resonated deeply because I've had this student since she was in the 5th grade, and it let me know from last year to this year, a lot of the work that I've put in is paying off.